Hello, I'm back again to talk to y'all. So today is Labor Day. Um, I believe that's the holiday. And before waking up this morning, I had this dream. Um, what I'm realizing when I'm having dreams on a holiday, instead of God, instead of us, instead of believers, um, reverencing pagan holidays. God wants you to remember the days in scripture that he um he have spoken about. I'm gonna put it like that. So anyways, um it's late here again, y'all. So if I look a little tired, I am. Um I always no, I don't always, but sometimes I'll tell y'all a story before I get into my message. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Um, I uploaded a video and I was talking about how I wanted to elaborate on um, the message I did about, and I was briefly talked about God said this is a year of journalism. I was telling you all I wanted to elaborate more on that, and one of the messages was a blackout message. I will put it in the description section. Okay, so and that particular night, I was talking about how I was trying to get some rest, but God was telling me to go into a praise and worship. And it was actually for a reason. I was also talking about how I wasn't feeling good. And I said I wasn't feeling good, but I really didn't know what it was about. So since I've started talking about this, I'm not gonna tell y'all about the dream I had waking up. I'm gonna just talk to y'all about this particular part, okay? About me saying I wasn't feeling good and what was really happening. Okay. So I knew I wasn't feeling good. I knew it was something wrong. I wasn't feeling myself. So um there was something wrong. After recording the video, uploading the video, I had like a well exam with this new doctor that I chose to be my primary care provider. And I went to him and I was just telling him about some issues that I've dealt with. And it's this one thing that's causing other things to occur or happen. So anyways, that particular day he said, okay, well, I'm gonna check your blood work to see where you at, because I've been having like low hemoglobin levels. Not trying to tell y'all everything, but I gotta tell y'all certain things um if I'm gonna talk about this particular topic. Okay, so I've been well. I'm just telling y'all everything. Okay, so I've been dealing with anemia, anemia for years and years, but the anemia have not been to the point of I'm experiencing low hemoglobin levels. So for like I want to say 2019, 2020, or something like that, somewhere in there. Um I got checked and I had like a this uterine fibroid. If anyone ever had that, you know that it calls you to, bleed more than, you know, once a month more than usual. It can cause you to bleed way, way more than usual. So, um, here lately, I have my levels been well. I'm gonna just put it like this. I went to the doctor after uploading that video, and my doctor checked my hemoglobin levels, and I was at a 4.8. Now, being a woman, uh, it should be over 12. Adult woman, it should be over 12. And I was at a 4.8. So I was in dangerous territory of not having, if you don't have much blood in your body, you don't have much oxygen that's circulating. But by the grace of God, when I'm telling y'all this, because when God tell y'all to do something, it's good to follow and do what it's in your spirit to do. That night when I was laying on the bed, I could not sleep. God was telling me to get up and praise and worship. And I saw myself, God becoming a cloud around me, and I'm getting really, really small. And all my situations getting really, really small. When I tell you God was holding my hand, walking with me, and my levels was like that for a while, months, because like I will walk up the stairs and I will be so out of breath. My heart will be beating fast. Like, I wear this Fitbit watch, so I will be look on the watch, and it probably don't give you the exact speed of your heart rate, but it give you a guesstimation estimation. So it will be like a 135 just walking up the stairs. And not only that, I actually did this 10K walk and run in the vicinity of Charleston months ago when they had it with low hemoglobin levels. So God was keeping me. God was keeping me. When you are experiencing the unknown, God will keep you in perfect peace. He will surround you. Um, my doctor told me he didn't even understand how I was still standing, how I was still surviving with the levels so low. And not only that, the day my doctor nurse called, I was at work, and she said, "Oh, we got your test results back. You need to rush to the, emergency room to the hospital because your levels is a 5, hemoglobin levels." And 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 I was like, okay. I didn't know how dangerous it was. I know it was dangerous, but I didn't know how dangerous the levels was. And so when I got to the hospital, I didn't stay in the waiting room too long. They rushed me back. Um, they checked my blood levels again to make sure it is what they said it was. My to make sure my blood levels was what they told me it was. And the doctors, the nurses, everybody was so amazed by me walking in there. And the doctor was telling me, you definitely don't look like what you're going through. And so this is what God want us to do. He don't want us to look like what we're going through. He want us to get up. He want us to be vibrant. He want us to count things all joy when you facing trials. James 1 and 2. Count it all joy when you face trials of any kind, but because testing of your faith. Hold on, y'all. James 1 and 2. Actually, I don't want to put 2. I just want James 1. Um, It said, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe. So, um, count it all joy. Count it all joy. Not only that, you don't want to look like what you're going through. You don't want to look like what you're going through. And when I tell you, the people was so amazed. There was a few doctors coming there. There was nurses coming there, um, just looking at me because they didn't understand how I was still alive. And my doctor knew it and told me my levels had been low like that for a while. And, you know, getting my blood levels back, I understood it was low, had been low like that for a while because my heart had been racing just by walking up the stairs for a while. So yeah, when it's about obedience. It's about following instructions, okay? Following instructions, it's an act of obedience. Once again, following instructions, it's an act of obedience. God wants us to walk in obedience. It's important because we don't never know what's upon us. Sometimes even when we feel a certain type of way, even when we sense a thing, we don't know what we're going through until God, some things we don't know what we're going through until God put it in our face. Because I literally did not um know that I was experiencing something so critical and crucial. And this is a thing too. This is the thing too. I remember months ago, early part of this year, um, I was on, I was in Walmart, and I was on the soap detergent aisle, and something told me to look ahead, look up, and look straight ahead. And when I look ahead, I seen baby car seats. Like the baby car seats to be sitting on that foundation up high, in the baby section. So I seen baby car seats, baby strollers, and and some words said, um, I want to say that it said, "Are you ready?" Or "Am I ready?" or something like that. But it was like a challenge. Like the words was like a challenge. Like I felt like it was a challenge gonna come to me because I still want more children. And so, and I could still have more children because of the, like the and I'm telling y'all this for a particular reason. I still want more children, and I still can have more children, but the uterine fibroid, everybody don't have uterine fibroid, but that's actually what I have. Is causing issues with the hemoglobin levels and um, uh, severe anemia, which is, they both go hand in hand. So this is what I'm tell women: you don't want to um, look past you having health issues. If you having low anemia, it's a thing that so many people deal with. Before it used to be like a lot of women, more women that um, the doctors see than men. But now men are starting to have um, anemia, low iron deficiency. So you don't want to play with that. If you is dealing with a fibroid, you're having heavier cycles, blood clots, stuff like that. You don't want to play with that because you don't know what it's doing to your body. You want to get under a physician. For one, you need God on your side. For one, you need the Lord. That's the first doctor, and then you want to get up under a physician. You want to seek the Lord about um, who you should who sh- who sh- the person that should care for you. You want to seek the Lord about the doctor you get. The doctor I have is wonderful. Like he have tested areas, talked about areas that other doctors haven't, dealing with this particular situation. Um, I've I've learned more in the last month or two than I've learned the whole time I've been dealing with this particular situation, because my doctor is a holistic doctor, um, that understand and know natural remedies to um, natural remedies to tell you to heal your body. Um, so, anyways, because let's get back to a uterine fibroid. Um, it could cause many complications. It could cause um, your digestive system not to work properly. So you can have digestive issues with it, just depending on where the fibroids sit. Like I said, it cause you to bleed a lot, have heavier cycles. So it's lowering your iron intake. Um, it just it just does so much to the body. Um, and you don't want to play with it. So, if you're dealing with anemia, you want to. Not everybody deal with fibroids. Every woman do have fibroids, but not. I ain't gonna say every woman have fibroids, but a lot of women do have fibroids. But all of the fibroids is not um, damaging. I'm gonna say that. But if you have one that's causing issues, you don't want to play with it. You want to seek medical care. You want to get under a physician. The first physician to get under is the Lord. I'm telling you, because He will surround you and keep you in perfect peace. Okay, um, and yeah. You want to um, make sure to take care of yourself. There was one message I was talking about dealing with a love family issue situation. I was saying that how I it's called Watches and Watchmen, the video. I was saying how I lost two watches, and two of the watches I lost um my two of the watches I lost, my household member bought them. And I was talking about how the two watches monitor your health. And I also talked about in that video how I said movie, the video how I was how the Lord was telling me I was losing time by fighting unnecessary battles. Not only that, losing time, I'm not monitoring my health. So you want to watch out for that too. You don't like stress cause anything to be worse. And stress, it can be a silent killer. So you want to um pay attention, treat your body right. Some things you can't control, like what I'm dealing with, you can't control it, but you can monitor yourself to where you will catch things early instead of later. So when God told me that, um, like this, when God showed me how the symbolism of losing the two watches, He was correct. God confirmed His word. Whatever He said to you, He confirmed it. So He was correct. There was so many things. The devil was throwing so many things to me for me to, so I can battle with that. I wasn't paying attention to. I didn't have clarity on what was going on with my health, and so you want to be mindful of that as well. But anyways, let me go back. So yeah, the devil, you know, he know that I want more children. So what do you do? Try to close up the womb or cause issues to where the woman can't bear more children, which my fertility levels is really good. I can have kids, but you have a uterine fibroid and it's blocking a certain area. That's a caution. I mean, if it's blocking a certain area, it can cause you to not be able to conceive, whether you're fertile or not. So, um, if I was to conceive, um, you can, a person that have a uterine fibroid in in a certain area, you can lose the baby or whatever. So, yeah. So, God is not a God that He should lie, neither a son of man you should repent. You know, follow God instructions. Be obedient. Listen to God. Follow His instructions. Be obedient. He's not gonna steer you wrong. Um, it's important to consider God, get His understanding. No, in everything you can possibly do, get His understanding. And so, yeah, yeah. All in all, everything is in God's hands, but we have to do the footwork. We have to make sure we're okay, um, and well. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to give y'all the update on that. Baby, that devil is just sitting there in his hell room and be like, I've tried to take this girl out. I can't take her out. I can't. What is the next thing um I need to do? So yeah, you need to give the devil a run for his money instead of him giving you a run for your money. And when I say a run for his money, I just mean you need to pause him and have him up overthinking. Um, and matter of fact, you need to shut him off. That's what you need to do. Um, because he'll still try to, when he try to destroy you, he'll try to throw every dart at you he possibly can. But God promised us that He will be by our side, and I definitely have a testimony to say He is sure and true that He will be by our side, no matter what we're going through. Okay, we'll log off and tell y'all about this dream I had. Until next time.